Energylandia is considered to be one of the most odd parks of all time, as it has two different separate halves and is very oddly themed. But it has some of the most coasters in the world, having 19, only one less than Six Flags Magic Mountain. And in today's video, this is why they should not overtake Magic Mountain. And in today's video, make sure to like, subscribe, and turn on those notifications. Now let's get into this. So as you guys know, Energylandia is the park in Poland that has 19 roller coasters. And I'm not really interested in it overtaking Magic Mountain to have the most roller coasters in the world. You want to know why? It's because it has a ton of problems with its coaster lineup. And the biggest one of all is the uniqueness of all the roller coasters. Now, I understand that they might not have as big of a budget as Magic Mountain. They get about half the visitors that Magic Mountain does. But at the same time, you have like 17 family coasters. Like, if I were to look at all of the coasters that they have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. They have 10 family coasters. That is so many families that I don't even think any park should have. Everybody gets on Magic Mountain for having 4 family coasters. But then you have Energylandia with 10, and like nobody's gonna mention it. And I don't really understand why they would get so many family coasters. Not to mention that half of them are, or like 90% of their coasters are made by Vekoma. Let's see. You have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. They don't have 15 coasters by the same manufacturer. And that's what kills me, is that there's so much uniqueness in the lineup. I mean, think about it. 4 Arrows, 4 B&Ms, 1 Intamin, 2 RMCs, 1 Giovanola, 1 ENF Miler, I think 2 Vekomas, 2 Premier Rides, 1 Schwarzkopf, and a couple more. I'm not really sure. But other than that, it's not really a lot to think about, honestly. Energylandia is just quantity over quality, and people are going to get up on Magic Mountain for having 4 family coasters. I understand. 4 family coasters is a lot. But then you think about it. Energylandia has so many. Energylandia is just a kid's park in my eyes. It's Disneyland, but instead of dark rides, they chose coasters. Not to mention, the dark ride there is absolutely garbage. It is trash. They need to get a new dark ride. If you look at Magic Mountain, they have Justice League Battle for Metropolis, and that is so much better than any of the Energylandia stuff that they have. Any dark ride that they had. I think they only have one, which is the Monster House, and it's not even that good. It's really bad. But then you look at Energylandia's like lineup of all the rides that they have, and it is still, Magic Mountain still has better rides than Energylandia. Sure, Energylandia has like a ton of flat rides, a ton of moving things, but then you look at Magic Mountain and they have multiple amazing flat rides: the Scrambler, Crazanity, Lex Luthor, Drop of Doom, Buccaneer. I could go on and on, but all of these flat rides are some of the best I've ever experienced. Yet, if you look at Energylandia, they barely even have any good flat rides. Like, if I were to search up Energylandia flat rides, nothing good is going to pop up. It's just going to be like, the most intense one is probably going to be a Frisbee coaster. Like, flat rides, and nothing really is going to pop up. Energylandia flat ride, nothing good. There's a Shoot the Chutes water ride, but that's about it, really. Nothing else. So that's just so interesting. This park is just not very good when it comes to attractions. And next up, we need to talk about the theming at this park. If you go through the front entrance, you'll see such a weird, just everything everywhere. And then you go to the back and it's like, wow, this is pretty well themed. But when you go to Magic Mountain, it doesn't really feel like everything is scrambled up in the theming department. You have the specific areas and not everything just jumbled up into one. Like, imagine you just see a Superman coaster in, I don't know, the Full Throttle Plaza. I mean, that would make some sense, but not a lot. I get that Superman is in Samurai Summit, but it's literally right next to DC Universe. So there's not really a lot to complain about. It's just that Energylandia just has bad theming. Not to mention the food options there. Energylandia doesn't have the best food options. Personally, Magic Mountain's food is really good. I just think that Energylandia's food is not the best. They could use some more variety, honestly. But yeah, that's basically what I think on why Energylandia should not take over Magic Mountain. If there's a park that should take over Magic Mountain, it's gonna be Canada's Wonderland. We all know that. It's gonna be either Canada's Wonderland or Magic Mountain, and that's gonna be at the top. Because, as you see, Canada's Wonderland just opened a new coaster, and they're literally building one right now, building another coaster. It's gonna be a Premier Rides launch coaster, and I don't even know what's gonna happen, guys. They're at 19 coasters now, which is tied with Energylandia. And if they were to build one more, they could go into a war with Magic Mountain. And since they both in the same chain, I highly doubt that this will happen. They'll try to keep Magic Mountain as the coaster capital of the world, since it's really the only thing it has. But other than that, Magic Mountain has a pretty strong cultural sensation, and Energylandia doesn't. Magic Mountain is, you could ask anybody, and you could ask like 1 in 50 people. You probably know what Six Flags is. But if you ask they probably don't know what Energylandia. Yeah, that's basically it. Magic Mountain just has more quality and everything than Energylandia. Just feels so put together. It feels so quickly put together. It just doesn't feel like Magic Mountain at all. But other than that, that's it for today's video. I hope you all enjoyed. Make sure to like, subscribe, and turn on those notifications. And please, I want to give a thank you to Kenobi Coasters and Airtime Thrills for providing this awesome off-ride footage, and I will see you all in the next one. Goodbye.